All right, the cookies are baked. Delicious, delicious. And I was very tempted to plug in the magic jack and give an anonymous phone call to the Neenah Police Department and ask them to do a drive-by of 654 McKinley and Neenah and ask them a few questions, maybe get them on tape and offer them a bribe of some delicious, delicious cookies. But instead, what I've chosen to do today is write my 1,000-word essay to Chief Wilkinson, who is the Chief of Police of Neenah, Wisconsin. So I'm going to, I have the email address for Neenah Police, and I'm hoping that if I, put in the subject matter 1,000 words for Chief Wilkinson, that this email will get before the eyes of the police chief. So what do I have to say to the police chief? Well, I guess I could read this, long 1,000-word essay, but I don't plan on doing that. It will go on that blog that I'm working on, Scarlet's Letter, of course, but sometimes what men say to each other, doesn't need to be shared with the world, and that might be one of these emails. So I'm hoping that this message to the police chief is taken well. I hope it's taken seriously. I do say at the end of the email, let's scroll down. My philosophy of life has been do something brave each and every day. It has been a good motto to live by and has made all the difference in my life. Taking a little fear out of the world each day is good work. Thanks to you and all your staff for doing the same. So that's how I closed up the email, because I do think, I'm not a butt kisser, but there are people in the world that just hate policemen. You see a policeman, they hate you because you're a pig, you're bacon, you are, you're a cop, hate you. And people that dedicate their lives to protecting others, that's a good thing. And a lot of times I think cops start off good, but when they get all that negative publicity and animosity from people that they're trying to protect, that's going to make people go bad in a heartbeat. So it's important that we respect, I think, the officers of the law, and it's very, very, very important to me to establish a trail of breadcrumbs, a trail of events like this email that show that I am pro-police. I am not one that am afraid of police officers. Anytime I see a police officer, my heart does not beat in fear of what have I done wrong, or what am I going to get arrested for. I'm glad they're there. I'm glad they're there. And if there's anything that I can do to help them, I'll do it. I would have loved to be a police officer, but I think police officers would frown on a guy carrying a sword these days instead of a firearm, because I made a vow not to use firearms. But who knows? Maybe there's a branch of police somewhere where swords are allowed, and then I could join the police force, because I think I'd make an amazing detective. An amazing detective. After all, Batman is indeed one of my favorite role models of all time. So, all right, I'm going to cut and paste this. Cut. Or cut. And actually, paste. We'll just copy it. And I'll save it here too. And then I'm going to send that off, and we'll see what happens. Will he write me back? Police officers are very busy people. But it is my hope that Chief Wilkinson does have a little time in the day to send me a note back.